Alright YouTube, what's going on? Thank you for clicking on the video. So, Winter Shipment just dropped, or the Naughty List playlist as they're calling it. Mosh Pit game mode's made in a special winter version of Shipment. And we also have KLAUS, which is obviously Call of Duty's Christmas skin this year. They tweeted out, meet KLAUS, age unknown, location somehow always behind you, likes shipments, explosions, tinsel, and ghost, dislikes everything else. Yeah, so you can see the little sniper that comes with the bundle. Then we have everything there in the advent calendar. Basically, we have an operator, a chimera, MCPR, I think it is, weapon charm, 2 stickers, and a vehicle skin. They also tweeted level 250 checkpoint, flex your rank, which is something we haven't been able to do for years considering that you remove traditional prestige, but whatever. I went and bought this KLAUS bundle. He does have his own finishing move, which says it's locked and equipped. All right, so I'm still working on this TAC 56. I've given it a little bit of a winter overhaul. I've stuck the KLAUS bundle Xmas sticker on there, the ho 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 sticker, and the little charm that you get with him too, which actually, I'm not gonna lie, is really cute. He looks great. But yeah, since I finished the RPG, I've actually been working on the Joker as well for the mastery progress. And I'm at like 32 out of 200 on the platinum side. Let me tell you, I am not having much fun. This weapon is actually kind of easy in a sense of like, once you get the rocket off, it's almost guaranteed to get kills on a map this small if you shoot it in the right place. But getting the rocket off is the hard part. But yeah, we got Winter Shipment earlier today. I know I mentioned this in yesterday's video, but I actually really enjoy these seasonal updates when they choose to do them. It's not something that we get all too often, to be honest, and it's usually around Christmas, sometimes Halloween too. I know Halloween's a big marketing beat for Activision as well. But I always thought the same on Fortnite too. When you get this little winter upgrade, a little change in the map, keep things fresh, I just feel like it makes the game feel really engaged. It makes the devs feel in touch with what's going on. You're camping in the corner. It's another double. Man, how easy this Joker would have been for Polyatomic if I had Shipment. That spawn was those spawns were crazy. Yeah, they've changed some of these crates to Christmas presents as well, which is, it's nice, you know? The whole map actually looks great. I think it's much better vibes than the normal Shipment map, if I'm completely honest. And like, talking about those seasonal changes and stuff, when we get past winter, can we get a summer Shipment? Can we just get like a version of this in the day? Like, I'm not even talking any like crazy changes when things go back, but right now it's super murky, super dark, and I know the aesthetic they're going for, right? It's like wet work off of COD 4, and it looks good. The whole map looks nice. It plays quite well too. But if we could just get a version of the map that's brighter, you know, at daytime or even morning or something like that, so that it's, you know, not quite as murky and feels as sort of dark, I think that'd be really cool. I hate team deathmatch on this Shipment. I think it's a hell of a lot more campy and stuff. It moves super slowly. Where are we up to? All right. Still got nearly 300 kills to go on this polyatomic camo. Woo! I saw last night Raven actually added loadouts back into Warzone, which is like a huge change, obviously in the complete opposite direction of what Infinity Ward were trying to go with in this new Warzone 2, you know, the most evolved Warzone experience that we've had so far, which realistically has been a huge step back on everything that Warzone was. Even if they're wanting to go in a different direction, I think we've lost so much like quality of life changes that we've had over the past couple of years and stuff. It's been a big step back for the community, and I think a lot of people have really disliked the direction that they've gone in. And I think a lot of people have really disliked that lack of consideration to the changes that we've made and the steps forward that we've taken. Even if they are just trying a different direction, which is understandable, we'd lost a lot of that quality and the overall improvement to the game and the flow of the game that we'd had, especially since Caldera came in, which wasn't a great map. It wasn't terrible, mind you, but there were a lot of changes that need to happen to make sure that the game flow felt healthy, and we kind of lost all of those with the launch of Warzone 2. So it's good to see Raven making some changes and hopefully turning the ship around a little. I hopped into Warzone last night. I actually dropped my PR on Al Mazrah, the new map, which is 24. You could really tell the drop off in the quality in the game and how comfortable people felt playing it all together, just from the sentiment of the community online. But that said, I think that like Swag shared in a tweet the other day that like 450,000 people had jumped into Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 in the middle of November when Warzone 2 launched. And I think fast track like 2 weeks forward, so I think it was like maybe like the 8th of December or something like that. And Steam's player base for Modern Warfare was actually only at 200,000, so you'd seen a drop off of like more than 50%. Now listen, you can try all the new identities and stuff that you want. I get that. And there definitely needs to be changes to Warzone to make sure that things felt fresh. But losing half of your player base 2 weeks after the launch, I mean, that probably shows that things are going in a bad direction. This little spot right here for the Joker is actually goated. Just got one there, and that's for sure. That was a triple. We love that. Oh yeah, tripled us as well. Hey, what goes around comes around, man. But yeah, it seems that Raven have actually taken the lead on Warzone now. In the blog posts and stuff, you can see that it's actually been updated so that instead of it saying Infinity Ward works across Warzone, DMZ, and Modern Warfare 2, there's a specific call out that says that Raven are leading on Modern Warfare 2 now. What are we doing here? It's not very festive. Yeah, I know there's going to be some mixed feedback about Raven's, about Raven leading things with Warzone now. I personally am a huge fan. I think their communication over the last year or two of Caldera has been absolutely fantastic. Caldera wasn't loved as a map, certainly not universally like Verdansk. I mean, I don't even think Verdansk was incredible. It certainly wasn't perfect, I'll say that much. I have some incredible memories on there, but I mean, you think back realistically about all of the issues that we had in terms of the, like, 25-story buildings that only had one way up, and it was stairs. No zip lines. No ability to shoot when on zip lines when zip lines were added, or cancel using the zip line. So many rocks that were completely untraversable, and areas in general that were just inaccessible. You were on dam for a final zone, and if the zone moved, you were just dead. I don't know how I killed them and how I didn't die at the same time. So I think the changes Raven have made so far have been good. I mean, we've seen the price of weapons has been halved. The chance of the zone splitting into 3 zones has been reduced to 15% from I think like around 40, which again, like, it's a new feature. I understand they're trying to evolve the game, but most of the changes that they made to quote unquote evolve the game just slowed the pace of the game down. You know, like, Warzone's whole identity had become about being a fast-paced and sort of easily accessible battle royale. So I think going away from that was always a bit of a weird design choice. One thing I will say about Warzone and the changes that they made, the biggest, like, I guess, like, point of confusion for me, if you want to look at things from a business perspective, which Activision surely does, right? We know how intently focused they are on skill-based matchmaking and ensuring that that is a thing regardless of how people feel about that, because they know that it benefits new players, helps ease in the transition for new players to the game, and continues to bring new players in and encourage them to stay and buy bundles and such. You're guaranteeing that people are going to buy blueprints because they could have a gun that looked better, perform better, had attachments that they might not have unlocked yet if they're not as committed to the game and stuff like that. And yeah, people might say it's pay to win, they might say it's abusing metas, things like that. Again, understand the whole thought process with all of it. But from a business perspective, we knew that Activision were making billions per quarter because they have to reveal these things in their financial reports and stuff, right? So to go away from that to a system where people can't really get their own guns, their own loadouts, blueprints, etc., make them almost redundant. Well, you can take whatever perspective you want from a skill and a game development perspective on that. So for me, it was always a really strange choice that they actually decided to go down that path. But we can see that Raven is sort of going in the opposite direction. And I'm glad, man. I gotta be honest. I'm enjoying it. Like I say, I hopped on last night, got my PR, had a lot more, like, solid games. You're able to get guns really easily. Feels way more consistent. You know what you're expecting when you pick up guns, when you buy guns. And you know that more people are likely to have decent guns as well. So that kind of changes your mindset when you're going into these fights and stuff. I'm hopeful for the future of Warzone. I really am. It's KLAUS. He got me. I spawn on my own Joker. Do I have red and green tracers right now? I do. Is that on every gun, or is it because I've put the Christmas thing on it? Oh, every gun has red and green tracers. How festive. He has a rangefinder on his sniper on shipment. I can't match that level of passion. But yeah, Warzone's looking exciting. I've got a video coming on Warzone in the next couple of days as well. I think the future of that looks really, really strong. And I know a lot of people are still commenting and liking the long shots video that I did a week or so ago. A couple of things that people have noted is that Shoothouse is out of the game right now. Completely fair point. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go away and have a look on each of the maps and actually find some of the best long shot spots. Put them all together in one video, try and get like a minute together for a map and upload it tomorrow. I think that'll be really helpful for a lot of people too. So if you're still working on your long shots, then subscribe. That's going to be coming in the very near future. But I just want to say a big thank you real quick. A lot of people have been subscribing over the last like week or two that I've actually been making YouTube content. I've been streaming and making videos on TikTok, Twitter, Twitch for the last couple of years, and I really enjoy it. But this year I decided I was going to put a hard focus on YouTube. So I started making videos a couple of weeks ago. We've had around about 300 subs in the last like 9 days or something, which is incredible, man. I really appreciate the support. I'm really thankful to everyone who's commented. And just a couple of quick shout outs: Cam, Tyler, Abdullah. I see you guys commenting on almost every video. I love you guys for that. I saw Controller Shy comment on my last video as well, saying been watching for the last couple of days, really enjoying the content. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. We got more videos coming every day and a couple exciting ideas over the holidays too, so that's going to be really fun. But again, I really appreciate you all checking out the video. I hope everybody has a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one.